Bonjour, bonjour, mon petit chifflet, Amber here. Hello. Today is May 19th, Happy Harry's House Eve. I'm coming to you today because I am starting yet another full spoilery vlog for one of my most anticipated reads of the whole year. A book I've heard the absolute most highest praises about. And I'm a little intimidated by it, especially right now, because I'm scared that I don't have the brain capacity to read it right now. But I have started it and I want to document this journey, and it is Iron Widow. I'm finally reading Iron Widow by Jian Zhao. I've only read the prologue and like the first page of the first chapter, so like I'm on page 10, but I'm excited. Yeah, I just wanted to start the vlog so I could properly dive in. I'm trying to read this. I'm trying not to take too long reading this book, especially because I'm going away soon. I'd like to be finished this before I go away. Is that a challenge? Yes, because we leave on Tuesday. We're going to Nashville, so I would like to be done this before we go. All right, without further ado, here's Iron Widow. Oh my god, not where's the lie. I just laughed out loud. Sometimes when like modern lingo pops up in a fantasy or somewhere unexpected, it's just, I don't know, that just made me giggle. I look exhausted. I look bad. Oh, Lord in heaven, I'm only 35 pages in, and so Zetienne, is that how you pronounce it? Zetienne is turning down her so Easy? I have to look up how to pronounce his name. Hold on. How do you say it? Hold on. Easy. I still feel like that's wrong. Has just shown up to her home and is trying to stop her from volunteering as tribute to be a concubine pilot, and is proposing marriage. And the way she just shut him down hurt my feelings. I mean, mood, but also, whoa. Have a seat. It's time for a dramatic reading. Stop pretending like your family would let me be anything but a concubine. And that will never work. There will be problems when I refuse to kowtow to your disgusting pig of a father. When I refuse to serve the proper wife you'll inevitably get arranged with. When I refuse to bear your son, because I am never letting anyone's spawn swell up my body and bind me forever, not even yours. And you will not be able to prevent any of this, because you are barely 18 years old, and any semblance of money and power you have are based on your father's mercy. Now you could bravely elope with me, and we could spend our lives as humble migrant workers in some small city. But because I never got to do what I wanted, I will be miserable. I'll be constantly thinking about how much more satisfying it would have been if I had volunteered for my death instead of going with you. Holy freak show, Batman. She had to eviscerate him. She could have just said no. I love her. Your Honor. I really do. Good afternoon. Today is the 20th. It's Harry Day. Happy Harry's House Day. It's also my godmother's wedding anniversary. I was in that wedding, so of course I remember the date. I am 110 pages into Iron Widow, and if this book keeps it up, it's gonna be a fave. It's gonna be a 5-star. It already feels like a 5-star to me right now. I'm obsessed with it. I am obsessed with my unhinged queen, unhinged icon. And also, so she has just survived her first battle with Li Shimin, and I am so intrigued by his character. I'm intrigued to find out like why he killed his family. I have a theory as to why he killed his family, so I'm curious to see if I'm right. But I I just know like he is being forced to do this. Like she blames him for like killing these girls, but like is this not part of his punishment basically because of how relieved he was that she survived? Editing Amber here. How sick and twisted is it that Shimon is a prisoner? He for killing a bunch of rapists. He did all of this in defense of a girl, and his punishment is to fly these mechas and kill countless girls. Nah, nope, burn it all down, kill it with fire. Zetien, you have the right idea, be their nightmare. Okay, carry on. And I just can't wait for this dynamic to develop, and then like when Yuzi comes back in. I love this book already. I love this book already. I'm only 110 pages and I'm scared to love it this much so fast, but I'm very invested. I'm very intrigued. I have theories. I have high hopes. It has the potential to be a top of the year already. Please don't let me down. Please don't knock my feet out from under me. Let's go read. Oh, that's cute. Okay, hi, hello. So as you can see, I'm about halfway through Iron Widow, and as you can see, I have a lot of thoughts and feelings, and if it keeps up this momentum, I think I said this already, it's definitely, it already feels like a 5-star read to me. I love this story so much, and I'm scared. My boy Ishi is back. He is back, and the trio is now together. They're living together, which is great for the dynamic. And now my poor boy Shimon, Lee Shimon, is on death's doorstep. He's going through withdrawal. I love the inclusion of the conversation about addiction and his alcoholism, and especially because they're so young, I think that's an important conversation. I love this trio. I'm invested in all 3 of them. They're all a little bit unhinged, and I love that. I say that, but like at the same time, Zetien is full of rage and vengeance, and she is the kill guy, ask questions later type, kind of like wrath incarnate, you know? But like, I get it. I get why she's the way she is. I understand. I'm like right there with you, sis. And then we have Lee Shimon, who is like feared and like ruthless, and just this big violent man, supposedly this criminal, but at the heart of it, he did something good and noble and was villainized and criminalized for it. And at the heart of him, he's just like a sad soft boy, which is my weakness. My weakness. But the one that's really concerning is Yitzi. I'm saying his name wrong, I'm so sorry. Because he has this like gentle, sort of like gentle, she described like beautiful, vulnerable, sort of like effeminate persona. But this man's dangerous. He's dangerous, and I think he is the one I would fear the most, honestly, because like you don't expect it, and he's like that like iciness to him. I think they were all made for each other, and I love obviously their characters, but you know what I mean. So now that they're all together, now that they are working together, I can't wait to see how this affects things. And I'm just thinking of the tension that's now in that suite that they're staying in. Also, like I said, poor Shimon's going through withdrawal, and it's like delirious and hallucinating, and thinks that Yitzi is his like lost partner, and I'm like, this is messy, but I love every second of it. I love every second of it. I don't know why it's taken me so long to read this book. When's book 2 come out? I have to pre-order it already. Hello, good afternoon. I'm actually just getting up and I'm crusty, but I wanted to pop in because I am starting my reading a little earlier than usual because I'm determined to finish this book today. I have 80 pages left and I need to finish today before leaving tomorrow. I am excited because Zetian and Shimon are finally acting on their feelings. Sorry, I just realized the TV's playing in the background. Once Upon a Time is in the background. I'm sorry. And when she said, "I don't pity you, I cherish you," I was like, you're not gonna do this to me. You're not gonna, you're not gonna do this to me. It just, I don't know, it's just, I love these two sort of like brutal, vicious characters being like so soft for each other and allowing themselves to be vulnerable with each other. Anyway, I have 80 pages left and I need to get started because I have a lot of things to do and my battery's about to die. I really love a challenge. Be their nightmare. Redemption story, they said. There will be no redemption. It's not me who's wrong. It's everyone else. An icon. Like, period. I am on a roller coaster of emotions, but period. We knew it. Colonizers. What? I'm talking about the book. Yeah. So the gods are going to hold Shimon hostage. That's really gonna end like that. It's really I'm sweating. Good morning, good morning. I don't have the book with me right now because it's 4:35 in the morning and I'm in Nashville for a couple more hours. I just wanted to close out this vlog now. I've had a couple days to process and start the recovery process after reading this book. I just wanted to recap that Iron Widow is an icon. She is a legend and she is the moment. She is that girl. Iron Widow is that girl. I loved every minute of this book, start to finish, every single second. This book is so much at one time. I love that it speaks on I guess that it obviously is like a very feminist book. I love that it speaks on autonomy and making your own choices. It speaks on, sorry, it's 4:30 in the morning. It speaks on misogyny. It speaks on internalized misogyny. It speaks on toxic families. It speaks on generational trauma. It speaks on it speaks on like even it's just so much at one time. It's not one particular story. There are layers, and it's done so flawlessly, and I love our characters. I love that Zetienne is angry and vengeful, and she's not here to make friends. I just love that she's able to be this like this ruthless cutthroat, quote unquote unlikable girl, but I love her. I adore her. I don't know when the sequel comes out. I've tried to avoid many details about the sequel because I was avoiding spoilers and avoiding, like, you know, messing anything up for my reading experience. But I need to pre-order booktube because what was it? What, excuse me? With it ending, excuse me. Go get my boy right now. Go get my boy right now. Right this minute. Read Iron Widow. Pay attention to all the trigger warnings. A few off the top of my head at 4:30. Mentions of assault, sexual assault, violence, particularly violence against women. Some more here. My brain's not functioning right now. Read Iron Widow. Thank me later. Also let me know what other books you'd like to see me do full spoilery vlogs for. I'm currently in the middle of one for Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong, and I'm already planning to do one for when I read the Poppy War series. Thank you for watching this if you did. I had a lot more I wanted to say, but my brain, I should have written it down. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, all my places are down below so you can follow me, and I'll follow you back, and I'll see you soon.